We all know that constitutional kings don't have executive powers. But what about monarchs that do? Semi-constitutional monarchies offer an effective blend of tradition and democracy, providing a stable alternative for countries that are transitioning from autocratic rule to a democratic governance, and also to countries where democracy is deteriorating and going towards autocracy. In this video, we will explore what semi-constitutional monarchies are, how they differ from constitutional monarchies, and why they might be the best system for certain nations. We'll look at historical examples and tie them to modern ones like Liechtenstein, showing how these systems have evolved and persisted over time. Hit the subscribe button and let's dive in. A semi-constitutional monarchy is a political system where a hereditary monarch retains significant political power within a democratic framework. Unlike absolute monarchies that had their peak in 17th century and where the monarch held extensive control, or constitutional monarchies that are more thing of a late 19th and early 20th century, where the monarch's role is mostly ceremonial, semi-constitutional monarchies operate in a balanced gray area. Here, the monarch shares power with a democratic government, typically a prime minister, ensuring that both traditional authority and democratic principles coexist. The main distinction between semi-constitutional and constitutional monarchies lie in the extent of the monarch's power. In constitutional monarchies, the monarch acts as a ceremonial head of state with no real political influence, serving as a symbolic figurehead while elected officials manage day-to-day governance. In contrast, semi-constitutional monarchies see the monarch playing an active and influential role in political matters, although within the confines of a democratic constitution. Historical context provides valuable insight into the development of semi-constitutional monarchies. For example, Greece between 1864 and 1914 operated as a semi-constitutional monarchy. During this period, the monarch shared executive power with prime minister, which allowed Greece to navigate its early democratic transition and nation building after centuries of Ottoman occupation. Spain's transition from dictatorship to democracy in the mid-1970s also highlights the role of a semi-constitutional monarchy. Following the death of dictator Francisco Franco, King Juan Carlos I played a pivotal role in Spain's democratization. Initially holding substantial power, he gradually oversaw the implementation of democratic reforms, leading to the 1978 constitution that established a fully constitutional monarchy. This transitional phase was crucial for stabilizing Spain's democracy. Thailand offers another intriguing example. Since 1975, Thailand has oscillated between democracy and military rule, with the monarchy maintaining significant behind-the-scenes influence. This concept of network monarchy, where the king exercises power through trusted proxies, exemplifies the semi-constitutional nature of Thai governance. The long reign of King Bhumibol allowed for the gradual consolidation of this system, showcasing the monarch's stabilization role in both democratic and authoritarian phases. In Europe, Liechtenstein exemplified the successful implementation of semi-constitutional monarchy. Liechtenstein has maintained a stable and prosperous semi-constitutional monarchy for decades. The Prince of Liechtenstein retains extensive executive and legislative powers, including the authority to appoint the government and dissolve the parliament. This power-sharing arrangement has contributed significantly to the country's political stability and economic success. The intimate relationship between the monarch and citizens fosters a sense of legitimacy and continuity, which can be crucial for maintaining stability in a democratic context. Furthermore, the historical continuity of monarchical influence in Liechtenstein has helped sustain this balanced power-sharing arrangement, ensuring that both traditional authority and democratic governance coexist harmoniously. Another European example of a semi-constitutional monarchy is Monaco. The Prince of Monaco holds considerable power in both the executive and legislative branches, despite operating within a constitutional framework. The 1962 Constitution grants the prince the authority to appoint the Minister of State, initiate laws, and dissolve the National Council. This significant political influence allows the prince to play a key role in the governance of the principality. The close proximity of the ruling family to the citizens and the personalized nature of the governance contribute to a stable and well-functioning political system. The principality's ability to blend traditional monarchic elements with modern democratic practices serves as a model for other states considering similar governance structure. Semi-constitutional monarchies are particularly well suited for countries that are transitioning from autocratic republics to democracies. Semi-constitutional systems provide a familiar structure that can ease the transition by incorporating elements of both old and new regimes. By allowing the monarch to retain significant political power, these countries can leverage the monarch's legitimacy and authority to stabilize the new democratic system. This approach can prevent abrupt and potentially destabilizing shifts in governance, offering a gradual and more controlled transition to democracy. What countries would be a good candidates and benefit from semi-constitutional monarchy? In my opinion, all post-communist countries such as Bulgaria, Russia, Poland, Hungary, Ukraine, Serbia, and others in Europe, but also countries such as Brazil, Argentina, Mexico in Americas, and many more. Semi-constitutional monarchies present a compelling case for countries that are transitioning from autocratic rule to democracy, but also to republics where democracy is disintegrating and you don't want to end up in a gulag. By balancing traditional authority with democratic principles, these systems provide a stable and effective governance structure. Historical and modern examples that we've seen from Greece and Spain all the way to Thailand and back to Liechtenstein illustrate how semi-constitutional monarchies can provide political stability and economic prosperity. If you enjoyed this exploration of semi-constitutional monarchies, be sure to check out one of these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content and help our channel grow. Special thanks to our Patreon and YouTube members supporters. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.